Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Diggs. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. They'll give it to Johnson. And the first play is stuffed, and the visitors know they're not exactly being welcomed in this place. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about Northern Illinois. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to... The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Johnson. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And nobody able to handle. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Johnson. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before the change move, and the Wildcat formation pays off. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Johnson. Can't get him to the ground. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Oh, he's got a chance. Got the first down and more. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Johnson. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Gets the back moving. On the snap, it's Johnson. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Poe. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Johnson. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Poe. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They'll send the back in motion. Direct snap. It's Johnson. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On the snap, it's Poe. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Poe. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Poe. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Making sure there's no return. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Poe. Finding open areas. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Got room to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Poe. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Lynch. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Poe. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Poe. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Poe. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap, it's Poe. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Duke. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And that one will give them the lead. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Duke. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Got enough for the first. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. On the direct snap, it's Duke. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Duke. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Sends it back in motion. Direct snap. It's Poe. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Gets the back moving. On the snap, it's Duke. Shakes off the defender. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Duke. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On the direct snap, it's Duke. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
On the direct snap, it's Duke. Finds some fresh air. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Lynch. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Duke. Finding an escape route. There he goes. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Duke. They forged ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Duke. Oh, sweet feet. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Duke. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They move on top here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Duke. Got the first down. Looking for more. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Lynch. Fights off the defender. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Duke. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Turning it on. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On the direct snap, it's Duke. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Duke. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Plows through the defense. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap, it's Duke. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. One more play to pad the stats. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room as this game is over. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.